Hi friends, today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of other sounds of I. Okay, so we've got a closed syllable I where a vowel sound is short, making the I sound like in quick. And we've got three different patterns where the I is going to be a long sound. A silent E pattern where the I sound is in the middle, where an E at the end is helping that vowel say its name. That vowel sound is long, right? So we've got our long vowel sound, I, I. And we've got two ways where it's going to end with an I sound. Open syllable, where that Y is going to say I, right? So Y acts like a vowel when it's not making the Y sound like in yellow, okay? So we've got A, E, I, O, and U, sometimes Y, and Y acts like a vowel and it's making that I sound. Sometimes it can make other sounds as long as it's not making the Y sound, it's considered a vowel. So this is an open syllable. That vowel sound is long. This one right here is a little bit of an oddball cluster. You notice it's vowel, consonant, consonant. You just want to memorize that IGH. IGH makes that long vowel sound. Sometimes it can be in the middle of the word, like in might. Sometimes it can be at the end of a word, like in high, okay? So when we're thinking about those long sounds, you're either going to be choosing from a silent E pattern, this complex IGH, or a Y at the end, okay? So that can help a little bit when you're thinking about the I sound at the end of the word. You're choosing between this IGH or this I, okay? The Y, or the Y at the end that says I. This is a much more common spelling at the end of a word, okay? When you're thinking about in between the middle sounds, you're going to need to choose between silent E or this complex cluster here, that IGH that says I, okay? So go ahead and just think with me and watch, and then you can sort your words and write them in your notebook when we're done, okay? It's helpful if you tap out your sounds so you can think about the place value of the sounds and which sound goes in which order, okay? So my first word is right. Go ahead and tap that out with me. Right. This is right like you're right or wrong, okay? This is my right hand right here. Right. Okay, so it's in the middle, so I'm looking at one of these two sounds with that I sound. In this case, it's that IGH. The next word is twice. Tap that out with me. Ice. You hear it again in the middle, so I'm choosing between these two spellings. This one is a silent E spelling, okay? This C says also because of that E, okay? There's a couple letters that can make that C say S. One of them is E, the other one is I, and then Y. The next word is night. Tap that out with me. Night, right? That's in that middle, so I'm choosing between these two spellings. This one is an IGH. My next word is quit. Quit, right? Closed syllable, short vowel sound. Now it's something to notice with the QUs, okay? Notice how we only have one vowel right here. This U isn't acting like a vowel. It's simply just helping out that Q. So when you sort your words, I want you to draw a box around the Q and the U for each of those. So you remember those are just working like a consonant, okay? They make that qu sound. And the vowel is that short I, closed syllable. My next word is fight. Tap that out with me. Fight. Okay, again, I'm listening to one of these two because that I is in the middle. In this case, it's that IGH. My next word is quite, like Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Quite. Okay, it's a middle sound. It's one of these. And this one is a silent E. So I'm going to draw a box again around that QU, reminding me it's just working like a consonant. And this is a silent E pattern right there, where that E is helping that I say its name. The next word is fine. I'm doing fine. Fine. Middle sound, right? This one also is a silent E pattern. My next word is cry. Tap that out with me. I. It's ending the word, so I know I'm right over here, okay? Can occasionally, like in high, end with an IGH at the end of a word, but typically we're right over here with a Y if it ends with that I sound. My next word is bright. Tap that out with me. I. Okay, that I again is in the middle, so I'm choosing between these two sounds. Here we are with IGH. The next word is quiz. Tap it out with me. Is. Hear that I sound, short vowel, right? It's closed syllable. And again, I'm going to draw a box around my QU. It's a consonant, right? That U is just helping out that Q. My next word is sight. Sight. I hear that I in the middle. I'm choosing between these two sounds. Here I am with an IGH. My next word is shy. Tap that out with me. Shy. I. This one ends with an I sound, so I'm choosing between these. And there we are with that Y that says I. Next word is sigh. I gave a sigh. I. Okay. I'm going to write sigh like this. When I look, does that look like a word I recognize? No. Okay, because this sigh is a little bit of a different one, just like high, right? So you can always write them both ways and choose the one that looks right, okay? Because if I were to write high, like high, that looks weird for sure, okay? And then we've got high like this, like hello. We typically don't have I's at the end. That's just a little bit of a shortened kind of nickname for hello. So it's breaking all sorts of spelling patterns. Okay, so this is high, like it's not low, but high. Okay, not low, but high. So it's sigh right here, and it belongs in this IGH category. My next word is try. Tap that out with me. I. That one's with a typical Y at the end to make that I sound. My next word is sky. I. Again, a Y that says I at the end of a word, open syllable. My next word is write. Tap that out with me. Write. And this is me writing. Okay. This is with a silent E spelling right here, as we're thinking about that was a middle sound. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this right versus this right here. In fact, I'm going to circle both of them, and I encourage you to do the same thing. There is a pattern with when we use a silent W, like in this kind of right. Doesn't always hold true, but a lot of the times it does, and in this case it does. Okay, so when you're doing a silent W, there's oftentimes a twist to it. Either a literal twist or a figurative twist, like a twist ending. So you think about the word wrong, that's got like a figurative twist to it, where it's kind of twisted. But then when you think about the word right, we're actually twisting our wrist around. There's a twist when we write, okay? If I think about to wrap a present, that one also has in order to wrap, we twist our wrist. In fact, the word wrist has a silent W with it too when I think about twist, okay? So this W here oftentimes has a twist to it if we're using a silent W, and that's how I remember the difference between these two spellings. I know that they have opposite spelling patterns, and then this one's silent E, and this is IGH. There's also a twist in the writing, and so I got my silent W on that one. My last word is live. We're going to consider that an oddball because it breaks spelling rules, okay? I would think this word was live, okay? but it's live. It sounds like it belongs in this category right here. You're just gonna have to memorize that one. All right, friends, go ahead and sort your words and mark them up in the same way that I did. Go ahead and write your words in your notebook. Thanks for thinking with me.